I'm a long trip, look at my VIP. Won't break, won't miss, rich took his check out. We talking start like ball hype, pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my shit. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Use the options on the left to edit league settings and choose what role you...
You're ugly, bro. I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me. You're ugly. Just don't touch me. You're ugly. These women love me. Slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it.
It's week 1 of the NFL, and if it's...
Now it's Wilson. He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. Now inside the 25. And it's a huge return as he... way back down to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Following the interception, Cousins. Looking for London on the out route complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now Cousins. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Darnell Mooney from 10 yards out. And the Falcons take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And finishing it all off was Darnell Mooney with a touchdown reception. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Throwing is Wilson. He'll let it fly for Austin. That's caught inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Calvin Austin, 64 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. But if you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes,
bye-bye.
He just takes off and goes, and I think that's what we just saw there.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football. This offense so far on third down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's, and the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. Call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now Wilson. He's going to try and go deep again. And this will be caught at the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. Wilson. His throw incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
And down he goes. And that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack. Play action. Now Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. And they'll accept that penalty. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play fake. Cousins. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Dante Jackson picks it. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. After the interception, here's Wilson. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Steelers' 36.
Throwing, Cousins. Locates Mooney on the out route. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Cousins. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Ray McLeod, 30 yards. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Steelers' offense and running back Najee Harris set to take over once more. To throw is Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris, 69 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. That's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down. To throw is Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. Now, this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Wilson. Got his man, it's caught. for a Steelers touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Steelers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. And the Falcons going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now Cousins. Now this will be caught by Mooney. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Cousins to throw it. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They go play action now. Wilson. That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Falcons are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Final play of the half. Cousins. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've reached halftime. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The lane opens here. He's past the... And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Wilson to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Here's Wilson. That's caught. He gets it out to Austin.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Disrupting that play and dropping him was Arnold Ebiketie. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Here's Cousins. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Steelers offense and Russell Wilson headed back onto the field. Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, come get a little bit closer this time. Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass. 4th down. Here's Wilson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing is Cousins. He's got the hook up to McLeod. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down. But from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Koo knocks this one through the post. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field. three's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put sixes on the scoreboard.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. A throw left side, caught by the tight end, Freiermuth. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And here's Freiermuth again. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Wilson will throw again. Flush to his right. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Russell Wilson. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
Off the play fake, Cousins. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. And caught by London. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Cousins now. Checks this one down to Robinson. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down. Now Cousins. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line. To throw, Cousins. Right back to Pitts again. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From the gun, here's Cousins. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To throw is Cousins. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. This is 3rd and goal. Cousins. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So that one a 13-play drive in total. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. That's swung out wide to Harris. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
What?
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be...
The players on your team earned XP. Quickly upgrade your team. This player's development trait.
Here are a player's motivations.
I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in the she's made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this say yeah. See residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told. Watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze.
Welcome to Weekly Strategy. This shows some basic stats about your upcoming opponent. You can also...
It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tied up. Ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my life.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the question...
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Chargers coming out to take over, and it is Justin Herbert at quarterback, CD, now in his 5th NFL campaign.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. A look at the numbers last week for Edwards. 13 carries, 52 yards.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was...
And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And it looks like the defense has got it. So the new-look Steelers offense headed out for their first drive, led by a man in his 13th NFL season now. First is a Steeler, Russell Wilson.
After a tough couple of years in Denver, Wilson finally gets his fresh start, and he's certainly hoping to make the most of it. Truthfully, though, it's been tough sledding ever since being traded from Seattle a few years back, but he still has the talent and tools to make this next chapter a positive one.
Pass complete, George Pickens with it. That one a first down pickup of 8. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now Wilson. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. And quickly they get to the line. Now it's Wilson. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. That's out wide for Palmer. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Josh Palmer, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead grows to 10-0. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Wilson, rolling to his left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. Second down and 6 now, as they've got it as we resume action. Here's Wilson. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. He'll let it fly for Austin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Harris running straight ahead. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Here's Wilson to throw. Rolling to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. He's got this to Pickens. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Now it's Herbert. That's taken in by Palmer. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now Herbert off the bootleg. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Herbert now. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Now a 2nd and 2. Herbert back to the air. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
If there's ever anyone born to be an efficient slot receiver, it's lad McConkey. Gets in and out of breaks so well and creates excellent separation, and then after the catch, knows how to turn upfield and gain additional yardage.
2nd and a couple. Herbert. Short throw underneath to Hurst. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Here's Herbert. And this is caught. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Lad McConkey, 35 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes our score 17-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up.
To throw again is Wilson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Fourth down, here's Wilson. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. Here's Herbert.
That's completed right side to Palmer.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Josh Palmer.
Second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Chargers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the route is on here in this first half. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. To return, it's Cam Sutton.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Throwing is Wilson. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Now Wilson down around his goal line.
That is caught. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half.
An option handoff given to Harris.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Now it's Wilson. And he'll be just shy of the 19 as he goes out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Here we go. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
He finds Pickens over the middle. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there. What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Fields now to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Here offensively, and you can see it in their play and now in their body language. You know they were hoping to put a drive together to begin this third quarter, but it's just not clicking right now, and it's going to be a quick call to the punt team.
That's caught. It's Austin left side, and he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They run once more with Edwards. And maybe shades in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Steps away. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Here's J.K. Scott now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start the drive with Harris. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play? I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's Fields. Buying time to his left. Still going inside the 20. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burn here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
A shotgun snap, Fields. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Austin. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. And it's incomplete, but a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Charger offense making their way back out there. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has... Back now in Pittsburgh. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. Here's Edwards again on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And out will come the offense as they take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Now Fields. He'll buy some time right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Deion Henley in there to bring him down. The offense on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and a mile. Dancing to his left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
A big gain on the play, but it leads to 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Edwards. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. That is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Here we go, son.
Back to throw, Fields. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
On play action, Fields eluding the pressure right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. They'll roll him out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Here's Fields. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Warren. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Jalen Warren. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. Now a toss going left. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. They get the conversion. And, Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
Entering accessibility menu narration option is set to off.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. And this one goes out of bounds on the opening kickoff. That is a rough start for the kicker and his team as the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.